To understand the fall, you must understand the reign. In the 1990s, Blockbuster was king. They had over 9,000 stores worldwide. Going to Blockbuster wasn't just renting a movie, it was the entire weekend experience. And they made billions. Not just from rentals, but from a tiny, frustrating, and incredibly profitable source: late fees. Remember those? In 2000 alone, late fees brought in $800 million. This single fact, this addiction to late fees, was the seed of their destruction.
In the year 2000, Netflix offered to sell their company to Blockbuster for $50 million. Blockbuster's CEO laughed them out of the room. Today, Netflix is worth over $200 billion, while Blockbuster is bankrupt. You think you know this story. You think it was arrogance. But the real reason Blockbuster failed is not what you think. It was self-sabotage. Then came Reed Hastings, the founder of Netflix. The legend says he got a $40 late fee from Blockbuster and decided to start a competitor. Netflix launched in 1997, mailing DVDs to your house. Their model had two revolutionary ideas. One, a monthly subscription, and two, no late fees. It was a direct attack on Blockbuster's most profitable weakness. At first, Blockbuster ignored them. They were a tiny mail-order service. This is when the infamous $50 million meeting happened. Blockbuster said no. Why buy the cow when the milk was free? But here is the secret part of the story. Blockbuster was not stupid. Their CEO at the time, John Antioco, saw the threat. In 2004, he launched Blockbuster Online. It was a direct clone of Netflix's subscription model, and it was working. It was crushing Netflix. Blockbuster Online was growing faster than Netflix, signing up millions of subscribers. Antioco had a brilliant plan. Integrate the online service with the physical stores. You could rent online and return in-store. It was something Netflix couldn't compete with. But this plan had a fatal flaw. To compete, Blockbuster Online also had to eliminate late fees. And this infuriated the franchise owners. The owners of the physical stores. Remember? Their profits came from late fees. They saw Blockbuster Online not as salvation, but as an internal competitor stealing their profits. A civil war began inside the company. The franchise owners, led by the infamous billionaire Carl Icahn, pressured the board of directors. They argued that Antioco was spending too much money on the online project. In 2007, just as the program was about to become profitable, the board fired John Antioco. It was suicide. The new leadership immediately cut funding to the online service and brought back late fees. It was a fatal mistake. Netflix, now free from its strongest competitor, dominated. Streaming became the future, and Blockbuster became a memory. Blockbuster didn't fail just because of Netflix. It failed because it was paralyzed by its own success. It was a company that chose to protect its profitable past instead of investing in its necessary future. A lesson every business and every person should remember.